Hello, this is the video demo to verify how Worketc utilizes the data we access from the Google Calendar OAuth scope. Worketc is an all-in-one solution for managing small business. We provide CRM, project, sales, and billing tools all in one integrated system. Each business who uses Worketc logs into their account through a custom subdomain. Once a user is logged into Worketc, they are taken to their personal dashboard showing role-specific information about relevant business operations. Users can keep track of events using the calendar, which can be accessed from the Calendar tab on the top nav bar. From here, users can pick from 3 pre-built calendars: Work, showing events for everyone on the team; Personal, showing calendar events only the user can see; and Company Shared, for general company events like public holidays. Custom calendars can also be created in the settings. The calendar shows users all current related events and allows them to toggle between different viewing modes for month, full week, work week, and day. Users can create new events by clicking on any date in the calendar. The calendar can be used as a standalone section of Worketc. However, most users prefer to set up a two-way calendar sync with their Google Calendars to keep their workflows integrated. To set up a calendar sync with Google Calendar, the user needs to go to the Calendar section under Settings. Here, users can pick which Worketc calendar they want to sync to their Google Calendar. To set up a sync, the user simply needs to press on the Create New Sync button on the desired Worketc calendar. This opens up the modal for configuring sync preferences. The Time Zone dropdown lets the user pick which time zone will be used in the Worketc calendar when it syncs to the Google Calendar. The Sync Preferences options allow the user to pick whether or not they want to sync every single Worketc calendar event from that calendar, or only sync the events where they are an attendee or a creator. The Task Syncing option allows the users to specify if they want to sync Worketc tasks to Google Calendar as events. This option helps users get a full view of their scheduled items on their Google Calendar. The Reminders option allows users to control how event reminders behave. If enabled, the default Google Calendar reminder will be applied to all events. If disabled, the reminders will be set in Worketc will be passed on to the Google Calendar when the sync occurs. The Remote Deletion option allows the users to control whether events created in Worketc can be deleted from the Google Calendar. Once the user has picked the desired preferences, they can press on the Continue button to be taken to the OAuth consent screen. Here you can clearly see the client ID, and the user is able to select which Google account they want to use to authenticate and use with Google Calendar. On the consent screen, we ask the user's permission to see, edit, share, and permanently delete Google Calendar events from the Google Calendar. We ask for this level of access to ensure that the two-way calendar sync works in an effective way, where users can easily create, modify, or delete events from either Worketc or Google Calendar without worrying about the events syncing back to the respective system. Once the user provides their consent, they're taken back to the Sync Preferences page in case they want to review their sync settings. Once they press Continue, they are provided with a list of all of the calendars that are available to be synced to from the Google account they just authenticated. Once they select the correct calendar, they can press Continue, and the sync is now set up. The sync occurs automatically every 5 to 10 minutes and can also be triggered manually by pressing the Sync Now button. The sync passes along any new, modified, or deleted events from either Worketc or Google. Once the integration is set up, using it is quite simple. A user can create an event from either Worketc or Google and have that event pass through to either Worketc or Google. In this case here, I'm making a quick event to show you how the integration works. I'm setting up all for configuring sync preferences passing along, so duration, event name, attendees, description, anything like that. Once we save the event in Google, if we go back to our Worketc calendar, we'll see that the event still isn't there, so we're just going to force a quick sync. So again, it happens every 5 to 10 minutes on its own, but you can also force the sync to occur. And if we go to March when we made this event, there it is. There's the event we just created in Google that now appears in Worketc. Users can have access to some additional fields that are exclusive to us, so stuff like lead, customer, attached to, those are all fields that are Worketc specific. If a user goes into the event and assigns it to a customer, for example, they'll now be able to access that event from the customer record. Now, to show you how the sync would behave in the other direction, let's say we go ahead and delete the event from Worketc here. Now the event is deleted on our side. Yep, now it's gone there. And we'll just quickly go and force a sync. Fantastic. And if we go back to Google and refresh the calendar here, the event is now gone. This concludes the video demo showing how Worketc accesses and uses the requested Google Calendar OAuth scopes. If you have any questions, concerns, or if anything isn't clear in the verification video, please feel free to reach out. I have left our details in the description of this video. Thank you for taking the time to review everything we have submitted, and we all look forward to hearing back from you.